Yo, what is up guys, MG Gibbs here. It's been a while since I've done an update video. Last update was I believe December 21st. Now we're finally getting an insight on what's to come in February. The devs have been working hard and long throughout this winter break, and now we're going to take a look on what the preview is for this next upcoming patch. Let's get into it. So the biggest thing so far is that we're adding a new weapon into the game. It's going to be the Mp5. It's going to be two variants of it. One is going to be the Mp5 A5. The next one's going to be the Mp5 A2, and they'll be both for security and insurgents, only for the breacher class. I'm super stoked about adding the Mp5 into the game. It's going to be something to change up the SMGs a bit. The SMGs right now are just the Mp7 and the Uzi. Honest to God, the Mp7's great, but the Uzi definitely needs a huge buff, whether that would be in firing rate, because it shoots really slow, and on top of that, the recoil is insane. It kicks more than an assault rifle. But with this MP5, I'm guessing we're going to be adding more accuracy into the SMGs into the game, so that's going to be really nice to see a couple changes within that class. Up next, we have a new community testing environment right in your Steam library for easier and more open testing of upcoming updates, which is basically a test server, which would be pretty cool. We get to test out whether they want to launch out into the game and then send it into the main version of the game. I'm alright with that. There's also going to be competitive improvements, including tiebreaker rounds, lever penalties, and more. We're also going to see a new vote to kick system implemented into community servers and additional anti-harassment griefing measures. I love this simply because there's a lot of people in this community who like to say a lot of racial things. Even though they know their name is popping up and everyone can see it in the corner, they still like to say that stuff anyways within the whole lobby to hear. And honestly, it's about time it all gets cleaned up and these people just either get kicked or get muted permanently. Now, I will admit I am a bit worried about this whole vote to kick system, simply because, I feel like the community could abuse this. We don't know how the system works yet, whether you can kick enemy players, you can kick your own teammates. We're just going to see when the update comes out. But for example, say if there's a guy owning on the enemy team and all your teammates decide just to vote to kick him just to make it easier on you guys to take an objective, that's abusing it. So hopefully there's just some safety net within the game. I would hope you can only kick your own teammates rather than the enemy team. That way you can spectate your own teammates, see whether he's cheating or not, or you can tell if he's spamming chat or saying harassment or whatnot. Then you can act upon that and actually kick them. That's what the system I would like to see be implemented. Up next, we have clear indications around restricted areas, game rules, and spawn waves. Now, I don't know about the whole game rules and spawn waves thing, but the clear indications around restricted areas, I would guess that you can just press the M key and there would be a highlighted area on the map of where you can and cannot go. That would be nice. It would be something like Battlefield on the mini-map wherein you can see the objective and where the borderline of the objective is at. It would just be really helpful. We're also getting new cosmetic items, including Chopatarn camouflage, new gloves, and new eyewear. The Chopatarn camo is going to be on the screen now. You can just Google it. It's an actual type of camouflage you can look up. It looks pretty cool. Not the coolest one, I'd say, but, something to change it up a bit. And the last community update note was some other surprises you might not expect, period. Who knows what that could be? That could be a new map. Highly doubt it. I think they'd hype that up more if it was coming out. Could be just some meta changes. Maybe they're adding new attachments. Who knows? We're going to have to see down the line. But that's basically it, guys. That's the entire community update. But before I wrap up this video, I do want to talk to you guys about some of the things I want to see change within the game. For example, what I was saying earlier about the Uzi, that definitely needs a buff, and flashbangs definitely need to be worked on, in my opinion. Whether it would be bringing them out faster of your inventory, or bringing your gun back out after throwing them, or increasing the range or duration of the flash, simply because I feel like it's just way too weak. You throw it in, it's meant to clear a room, and you're supposed to breach the room, but by the time you already do that, you're barely taking out your gun, and the enemy is either barely flashed or it just doesn't work, and it's just very ineffective inventory item that nobody ever really uses. And on top of all this, I hope they change the whole no hands glitch. Sometimes whenever you load into the game, you just don't have hands, which is a little bothersome for me. But, I'm pretty sure they already know about this, and I'm pretty sure it's already going to be addressed from this patch. I just like to throw it out there because, the no-hand game's been pretty strong lately. But besides that, everything else is pretty okay within the game. I don't think anything else really needs a buff. I think everything is really fairly balanced, all thanks to the development team who's been working very hard, and I'm very impressed with how far they've come and how many changes they've implemented into the game. I'm really appreciative about their hard work and focus into this game, and all I gotta say is a big thank you if you're ever watching this. Besides, this is MG Gibbs. I'm out. Deuces.